Right, sorry, we've messed around way too much. Here we go. So, deciding to leave the relative safety of the Abbey and Kresk behind you, you made the dash to the crossroads and Floorbean.
Floorbean. I'm so sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We've all had a lot of caffeine and a lot of sugar.
Why is this? It's not even funny.
Have you got it on your toes? No. Honestly, trying to eat that bean.
Eat the bean.
And then we'll continue.
This is wild.
So those who can't see...
Oh, we've got hair.
Yes, I shall post the link to the Facebook group afterwards, sorry. You'll get lots of helpful tips in it. It's a good group. As you made it, leaving Kresk, moving quite swiftly with Gabriel in a wheelbarrow at the start.
And chains as well.
Constance riding on the back of, I always forget his name, I've written it down.
Hadrian.
Hadrian.
Within the wall.
Hadrian.
No, not Hadrian.
Hadrian.
Not Adrian.
Adrian. Oh, such a mundane name.
Moving swiftly through the cold landscape. You've made this route a few times now, and there were no surprises on the way. Until you reached your destination, this west to east road with a smaller dirt track coming off it to the north. Looking for the body of the werewolf, the one which cursed Gabriel. You found it. Unfortunately, you found it missing its heart, surrounded by peasants who you had helped save on their journey to find beer.
One into a bar crawl.
Creeping past the dead, turning the body of the werewolf over, you found his chest caved in with a very familiar S carved into it, which you recognised matched the seal on the letter that you had. Believing you had no other options, you decided there is but one logical choice. Find the werewolves, kill their leader, chop out its heart, and give it to Esmeralda. And she will use her magic with Jakul to try and remove the curse. And that is where we stand.
Mm-hmm.
It's about 11, half 11. The eerie silence in this clearing with all of the bodies laid out. The carnage amongst them as body parts are in trees, torn from sunder. Whatever killed these, it was a massacre. They didn't stand a chance against whatever it was. They were completely outmatched. None of them managed to run very far. Esmeralda looks down. Right. So what is the plan now then?
We know where they are. I'm heading that way.
There's always the possibility they'll accept you in their fold. We can use that to our advantage.
I go there, kill him. If I can't be saved, at least Red can.
Let's get a move on then.
It is said the leader of the werewolves here, Krill, his strength comes and goes as the moon, and now you wish to fight him at his strongest.
She's right.
I said I would lead you there. I would show you them. But all I would be showing you is your graves.
What do you know about them? The werewolves in this place? Do they mass at certain times of the month? Or are they a pack that lives together all the month long?
Some of them are born, some of them are turned. But perhaps we could have this conversation somewhere else. She just looks over to the bodies and then looks up with a small shake of her head.
What do you suggest?
Understand, I do not say this lightly. There is somewhere, in one manner we would be safe, but also we would be in a lot of danger.
I don't appreciate riddles.
No. So, there is a camp of Vistani outside of a place that they are not welcome. Valaki. Their leaders are not to be trusted.
Aragol and his brother.
Lavesh.
That's it. We know them.
Yeah, we've met them. We returned Aragol's daughter to him.
We should also gotten some wine from the Wizards of Rhyme if they did deliver it.
But more importantly, your blood is his blood.
Half.
It may be enough. There are certain laws they must obey, old and true laws.
If these people were returning from the Wizards of Wine, where's the wine?
These did not have any wine.
Were they the ones following?
They're
These
the
are
ones
the
that
ran-
were told
the
that
ones who
we
came
told
looking
that
for wine.
we sent it already back to Valaki.
Yeah.
Okay.
From my understanding is that they should all be back with the Wizards of Wine.
But if you insist to go, I shall show you where these werewolves' den is. But I do not believe you will be successful.
Red's gonna turn back because I'm still animal at the moment. Very slow transformation, and she'll say out loud, I need to rest.
We're not resting here.
Well, if we travel this road, we might as well go back to the Wizards of Wine and grab
That's the opposite direction from
our
Valaki.
friend to take him back to Valaki.
We don't have very long until it's night.
But if we
can
head in
go
that direction,
to our place. That's out the Wizards of Wine way. For the night.
So any ravens flying around?
No. Do not get me wrong. There will be a cost here.
Oh, we know.
What kind of cost?
It depends. You have spoken with him before.
Yes.
Excuse me. Look at my death cough. I'm dying very slowly of it. Send cough sweets. Have we got any?
Yeah.
I've got some strepsils.
Oh no.
Just next some chili sauce.
Hello.
We have so many things to do in Barovia.
And now we have a time limit.
How long has it been since our friend in the Wizards of Wine was told he only had 2 days before they just turf him out?
About
I think
2
so.
days
Out,
ago.
Yeah, he'll be kicked out soonish.
Yeah.
Can't leave him.
What time is it, roughly?
About
About
half 11, you said, I think.
Midday,
Yeah, midday.
almost.
We're close to that tower, aren't we? The Wizard's Tower.
Yeah.
You'd be going back on yourself.
Yeah, but we've been going in the right direction if we were going to the Wizards of Wine.
How long would it take us to get to Wizard's Wine and then back to Vallaki?
Wizards of Wine to
Not
Vallaki
from
is like
here.
a full
Not
day,
from
isn't
here.
it?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to do it.
Wizards of Wine,
Let's hope.
and then we spend the night in our safe place.
You won't be able to contain both me and Red.
Not alone, but that is why we are going to the Vistani camp.
We won't get there.
Can't we get a thing to
Paper.
Ivan?
Message to
A
Ivan.
message. Can we?
Do you see Eric?
Where is Eric?
Where's my book?
Oh. Don't pretend to understand your Raven Queen.
Sorry, our tech support is just dying.
But I think she is not happy.
No.
Strange. The woods don't care.
Maybe if we're quick enough, we can get to the Vistani and see if they can send a bird of some sort to the ravens. And ask for them to look after Ivan for a couple of days while we get ourselves sorted.
Esmeralda, do the Vistani, do you know if they have birds to send message?
I will be honest with you. I do not see what you are trying to achieve here. Are you trying to totally sabotage yourselves?
Ivan,
2 of you are affected by lycanthropy, and you are trying to save someone else. After I have just warned you that there will be a cost and that we are walking into more danger here, but there are no other options. Maybe we should just go to the werewolf den. It is that way. And she just points off to the side, in the rough direction that it is. Or are you going to be sensible? You cannot save everyone.
I will listen to what you all say, not the lone wolf.
If Vallaki is our only chance of containing these two. I think we go there.
We can try and find a way to
Get a message back.
Can't have what Gabriel did to me to happen to the rest.
I rode Hadrian to, just out of character now, I rode Hadrian to the Wizards of Wine from Thingy Hill, didn't I? Yester
Yes, to
Hill.
hell.
He's quick.
So he knows where it is.
Yeah.
It's a straight line, straight path. Okay. Has anyone got any way of writing a message?
You've presumably got
Yeah.
paper.
We've got paper.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right. Somebody write a note.
I write note,
I
guess. Saying.
I guess.
A note. I literally draw a note.
Right. I jump off Hadrian and grab him by the scruff of the chin. Like, do you remember the way to the Wizards of Wine?
As you sort of grab him, he puts his head down and like comes properly, like forehead to forehead, and like is pushing against you. Give me a strength check.
That is, I believe, 18.
Nice. Yeah, you.
17.
As he kind of pushes his head into you, I'm guessing you.
Push back.
Yeah. He kind of backs down a little bit and.
Yeah. What did we fight there? Yeah. Too much caffeine. I need you to go and get someone for me. This is a great warrior who saved all of us. He's back where I last dismissed you.
He gives a shake of his head
Like, no.
and a stomp of his foot. He's not said anything yet.
Yeah. When we have him, vengeance will be served. He's a great warrior who can help us in our vengeance.
See his eyes kind of focusing. Are you being honest with him?
Yeah. Because up on Yester Hill, the last time
That vengeance we serve once you've got him.
Yeah.
Agreed. I will retrieve him. Then we shall have vengeance.
Such a metal goat.
Don't ride.
He's already trying to pull away.
Ride hard there, but let him guide you back.
Like as he snorts, the air coming out of his nose is like proper hot as you've kind of got him here.
Excuse me.
Do you have a message?
We have a note.
I write on the message to. I forgot the name of the.
And to Ivan from the team with love, get on this goat.
Danger.
Get on the
name of
goat.
Ivan's dad.
Ivar, I don't know.
No, it's
Something vaguely.
old-
Victor Vargas?
old-
No, that's somebody else entirely.
the old raven.
Bucephalus.
Bucephalus?
All the things I've written down.
Is
Who was Bucephalus?
Oh,
the
Davian?
nightmare.
Davian?
originally.
Davian?
Yeah.
So what is your message?
Yeah,
Get on the
Davian.
goat.
Davian
Sorry,
Martikov.
To Davian Martikov, if you are planning on kicking Ivan from his bed, please place on this goat
Put him on the goat.
or this goat will transport him back to Valaki, or to the Vistani before
To
Valaki.
us.
Okay.
To us.
To us.
And you're telling the goat to bring him to...
To us.
Okay.
Will he know where we are? Will he be running around? Follow this
Castle
road
Ravenloft.
back.
Mm-hmm.
Go there, follow this road back. I think, if he's within 1 mile of me, I can communicate with him telepathically.
Okay, so if he can get back to within 1 mile of you, he's okay.
Yeah.
And then vengeance!
Okay.
What a good boy.
And put that note. I'll give that note to Constance, so Constance can give it to the goat.
How am I going to attach it to the goat?
Does he not have do you ride bareback? Do you not have a saddle? Oh, okay.
You got a little bell.
You put it on somehow.
Stick it on his horn.
Yeah.
Spike on the end of the horn.
Bonk on the head like that.
Yeah.
Little headbutt.
Affectionate
Have you seen the video of like a little ram that's just like causing havoc in a paddock with a load of like bulls, and because it's just like I want to fight everyone, they're all like okay. Basically that like
Love it. Yep. He turns and he's quick, and off he goes, scampering along the road.
well.
So we had the Vistani.
Where did you get that creature from?
The another plane, I guess. He's whenever I've conjured something similar before I came here, he was a celestial steed.
And now he's
Kind of angry.
a goat.
Was he always a goat? Was he a happy goat?
No,
before?
well, we were taught to conjure war horses, and great steeds like that.
So it was a war horse before.
Well, I never fully, properly cast it before coming here. It was always lessons, and now it's
So maybe it would
goat.
always have been a goat.
Maybe.
You missed the option to stick it with a knife. Just like have him put the knife.
You would have been fine with that.
Yeah, he probably would have
liked it.
enjoyed it. So, let us walk.
Back to the Vistani.
We have given away our one mount. Excellent.
Not your only mount, but not for you.
As you say that, she looks to Constance and goes, "True." Perhaps maybe later, though.
Yeah, if I try and conjure another one, that one will
Do they
disappear.
fight?
Possibly,
You're the one that wants to fight.
possibly
And
with Erwin on it.
Right. Let us get moving. What was it?
It's a stupid other necromancy spell called Finger of Death.
Chill touch. Finger of death.
Red will take point. Set a pace. Because I'm slower than everyone else.
So you going at normal pace,
Yeah.
fast pace?
Not a forced march, but equally not a leisurely stroll.
Normal pace.
Yeah.
Yep. So normal pace.
There are 3 options at that point, isn't it?
Yeah. Slow, normal, fast.
Yeah.
What about medium fast?
No.
Are you going the main road, which you have not travelled, or the off-road, which you have travelled?
We're already on the off-road, aren't
Yeah.
we?
We are.
You're on the main road.
Oh,
at
are we on the
moment.
crossroady bit?
You are indeed.
Main road or the other road?
Excuse me.
This. What's that? There's like a little
House or something.
Let's just go the way we know.
Little church thing.
No time to explore now.
yeah, way we came.
Going the way we know.
It shall be quicker on this road. I have travelled it.
And we've travelled this one. Red will carry on.
Follow Red.
Okay. You start making your way up and round.
Oh, there's another unicorn there.
The forest moves in over the top of these paths. It becomes much more claustrophobic, much darker.
Nice.
Nice.
Still nice.
You do see a small path coming off from the left. And then along it, you can see a tower standing over a lake.
I have to put it away because otherwise it's messy.
You push on.
We got no time. Is that? I'm guessing that's this little bitty thing, or is it the
Coming
tower?
up to the tower.
Oh right, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we continue.
Esmeralda, tell me what you know of Levesh and Aragal, please, as you walk.
We were told not to trust them.
Pardon?
We were told not to trust them.
Who said that? Here's good
Another
advice.
Vistani.
Yeah, but dude.
The Vistani who brought us here.
Brought us here.
Stalamir.
And what else?
He has a daughter that sees.
The pup is strange.
There. Yes, the strange child.
Handsy.
Arabella?
Yes.
They had a doll as well.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Damn.
They can get things from past the mist. I guess it's still something to do.
They
with the
travel
stuff.
the lands.
Didn't they have a dusk elf with them?
Several.
No,
quite a
they
few,
no,
didn't
they
they?
camp in the Dusk Elf with the
yeah.
Dusk Elves.
A sad people.
Who, the Dusk Elves? Yes. Well, they've lost every woman. They're going to be the last of their kind.
Perhaps, perhaps not.
But then everything has to end somewhere.
Well, this is cheerful.
What do you know of them?
I have walked with them for a while. For a while. Perhaps too long.
I feel like there is
Have
something else that needs to be said.
Have you heard of the greatest monster hunter of them all?
No. Are you going to say it's you?
No, surely you have read his book.
I lived in the woods for most of my life.
I'm not much for reading.
None of you.
I've already hunted more monsters.
Are you the greatest monster hunter, Gabriel?
Then I cannot read a book about you.
She says, the voice in a whisper, Rudolph Van Richten.
Why do you whisper?
Somebody else write that down. I can't.
Rudolph Van Richten.
Constance, you have heard that name before.
Oh.
When you
Was it
were
Rudolph?
in
Yeah.
Mary's house, there was a book there,
Who's Mary?
which was like grim
Who's
fairy
Mary?
tales
That you
and how
picked
to
up.
fight
Oh, that
various
one.
monsters. And it was written by
Right
him.
back then. That was right near the
that's still in my
beginning.
pack,
Right
I
near the
believe.
beginning. Pardon?
I think that's still in my pack because
Did
I
you
got
take
it back.
it?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I got it back from the Weird Children that
Yeah.
Irina read it to.
Yeah.
That turned out to be dead.
The ghost
Oh, God,
children.
that was ages ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
year ago.
I took that from.
That's how long we've been in Barovia.
That is literally a year.
Yeah.
How can you not remember this?
But like, it's only been like 7 days.
Days.
Yeah,
It's taken us a year to get through 7 days.
I think we've been here long. I think we've been here for a couple of weeks now.
It's not that
Probably
long.
about 8 days.
8 days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How has it possibly been 8 days?
8 days.
Busy week.
Do you think I had 5 days left to turn?
Yeah, I
it
had
got split
5.
up.
Yeah, 5 days till the moon.
Anyway,
I will, in that case, go and rummage through my bag and pull it out.
I knew him for a while. But he is an angry, grumpy old man.
So unlike yourself.
And he writes books for children.
This is perhaps the best way to learn the tale.
Yeah. Does it work? Does it teach them?
He seems to think so. I think in his own way he thinks he is helping. But trust me when I say this. If he were here, he would burn you all to kill Strahd.
I'm sure he'd try.
No, he would burn you all.
Would that achieve very much?
He would find a way. There was once...
Sound like someone
I
I
just,
want to
I just look at
associate
Hessie and
with.
be like, okay.
a time when I did not think he was mad, a time when I thought he was a bit misunderstood. He found there was a vampire living in a town underneath it. Do you know of vampires on running water, how they do not like it? Well, they do not at all. You should read his book, it is good. He directed a river through the town.
Red looks and Red catches Gabriel's eye. Just
So we just have to drown Strahd.
Through the town itself or through the base of the town?
Through the town. A flood. To make the creature powerless so he could stake it.
Ingenious.
If they are in or under running water, they cannot move.
that will explain maybe why Strahd didn't cross the river.
Oh, yeah.
Let alone we know he can fly.
Yes.
Oh, I wish I still had those skills.
Do you know where he is now?
Being angry somewhere, I shall... He is a vile, lonely, angry man.
Or dead.
With a sad history. But you should count it a blessing he is not here. That is enough of him. But he likes to write books. They make their way around the worlds. It's hard to say if she misses him or not. There's definitely a weird relationship between the two of them. Right.
Still doesn't say anything about the two brothers that we're going to go see again. He just told us a story.
When
of
we
an old
reach
man.
them, do not say why you are here, what you are trying to do. Do not tell them your goals or anything about me. They cannot be trusted at all. He has many eyes in this land. And remember, he has made many people very rich as well.
I wonder if their daughter's going to be there. Not their daughter. the other dude's daughter that actually tricked us and poisoned us?
Damia.
Damien?
The one that
yeah.
That we were going to have. We were going to have
Stalamir's daughter.
Stalamir's daughter.
the one that we were going
Damia.
to.
That said that we're going to come back and have a party and have a
to-
talk to.
Oh yes, they did offer us hospitality next time.
Do we
came
really mean talk?
It is good. Very good.
Yes.
Then, I suggest we hurry. We do not want to arrive after nightfall.
No,
Make it look like we have come to visit him.
good plan.
Accept his hospitality, and then he cannot go back on it.
Good plan.
Keep walking.
Yeah.
But you will piss him off, and then you will owe him. She puts her head down.
Did we send a
We
barrel
did
of
send
wine?
the wine to him.
Yeah,
Yes.
we did.
Good.
That'd be a lot for that group as well.
It would.
Did we pick up any bottles from the Abbey when we left? Well, when you lot left.
I think you guys picked up a couple.
Yeah, I think we took a few bottles.
I filled my wineskin and then we had another bottle that we opened and
Yeah.
drank.
I found a potion whilst we were in there. A healing potion.
Yeah. Can I have a mental?
Yes, you can. Who says no to Mentos? Do you want me to do
Oh,
Diet Coke.
oh, Diet Coke does say no to Mentos.
Can everyone...
Uh-oh.
Roll me initiative.
Give me a perception check.
Fuck no.
As Jakul walks with you, he's doing his normal job of keeping a map, but he seems slightly preoccupied
Oh, yeah.
I would be too if that was me.
and isn't paying too much attention to what he's doing. He's doing his normal job, but he seems completely out of it. Give me a survival, please.
10.
As you get to a little fork in the road, the path, he points to the south. And then kind of looks at his map for a second and looks slightly confused. You've not... It's a... So here, going around this trail, there are other paths coming
Okay,
off
there's
it.
like ones that haven't been mapped.
Yeah.
Really?
Mhm.
South?
Yeah.
Why?
This isn't the way we came.
You're not sure.
No.
It's windy and quite
What
easy
does
to
the
get turned
south?
around.
What's the south path look like?
Very similar to this one.
Yeah.
Muddy, small, overgrown with trees.
What do we think?
Well, why does Jackal think it's that way?
He's our map keeper.
He doesn't.
Let's follow him.
I get my mirror, the mirror out
All right.
of my pack, the one that ages you.
Mm-hmm.
I get Jackal and focus.
Yeah.
Is he there?
Oh, he's literally going to be like a silver fox, isn't he?
He will be.
Yeah. No, he looks distinguished still. He is there. But you can see his gaze is constantly drifting up to the east.
Oh, it's a charm, isn't it?
He stops for a second and points to the south trail. We must hurry. You said you knew this way. I have never travelled it.
South or continue?
Jakul is our map maker.
Could I have a bit of insight and can I try and have a look at Jackal and see if there's something odd about him.
He does look a bit out of it. He
Yeah.
looks a bit lightheaded.
Right.
That
Do an
thing.
insight check.
Yeah, why not?
14.
Lightheaded, not concentrating. Yeah.
Is he okay?
As you take a second to look at his map, you're not 100% sure that he knows where you are.
Do we know what happened to him last time?
What, when we were in Kresk?
He told you what happened to him, didn't he?
I can't remember.
He was alone with Strahd for a little while. I say we carry on the path that we're on. We don't take any shortcuts. Seems like a foolish thing to do.
Agreed. Continuing on the same path that we're on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I detect magic?
You can do.
For Jason, you sense a presence of magic within 30 feet of you. If you sense magic in this way, you can use your action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears a
So
mark.
you're getting the usual ones from...
Isabella. Am I getting her for Jackal?
No,
No. Okay. He's just dazed.
just a bit dazed.
Oh, yeah.
Who's going first?
Yeah.
As you decide to push round. Sticking to the main path that you're on as it kind of winds. It's so easy to get turned around and lost in the woodlands. But you push on. Half an hour passes, an hour of mindless plodding. Your clothes are getting muddy, your boots wet as you walked this the first time and you remember it. You do hear the occasional rustle and things like that in the trees, but nothing ever comes that close to you. You stop for food or push through.
Walk and eat.
Yeah, just like dry rations.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got some mushrooms as
It's
well.
as grim as it sounds. Eating and walking through dense forest. The odd hoot of owl-like creatures or birds occasionally comes. Push all the way.
Yeah. Just pushing through.
At times the forest gets denser and climbs up and down. But after a good 4-hour slog through it, you get to the crossroads.
That felt much longer.
The road starts to get thicker. You've got a south, an east, and a west. Jackal stops for a second and looks to his map.
Can we see a bridge to the east?
Yeah, you can indeed.
Yeah. Alright, I think I know where we are.
Yeah.
We crossed the bridge to get there, didn't we?
Yeah.
Here, yeah.
Yeah, we're here.
So, yeah, we're going to cross the bridge and
Go east on
go
that
east on the road towards Valaki.
We need to speed up a bit.
Yep.
Right. I wish you all of the best of luck.
Not coming with us.
No.
Why? After this is your plan.
I shall see you there. Give me half an hour head start.
Why? Why do you want to split up now?
Because she doesn't want to be in debt with them.
Ah. Well, go then.
May fortune smile on all of you. She puts her head down and power walks it to get ahead of you now.
I don't trust the loner.
Don't.
She's not telling us everything.
Speaks too much in riddles and rhymes.
She wants both of you dead. You know that, right?
Well, yeah, I can understand
I
that.
would have guessed.
fair, I wouldn't put it past her to do something later on. But
Oh, she's already tried once with you.
Did she?
we need every ally we can
When
get.
I was
In the
ill.
yeah.
We should carry on.
How long do you give her? Head start.
Not
Give her
long.
half an hour.
No, I was going to say even less than that.
Yeah,
I'm
10
not-
minutes.
I'm not sticking around.
You can see
15?
the sun. Yeah, the sun's starting to drop.
Yeah,
There we go.
15 minutes and then go.
Move out.
Yeah, you give her a 15-minute head start,
Yeah.
and then what sort of speed are you going at?
Fast, I think.
Yeah, faster
Yeah.
now.
You push through.
Pouty face for.
That
What's the
concerns
pouty
me.
face for? Looked at me and gave me a pouty face.
You cross the bridge as it opens up with the river meandering beneath you. The smell of kind of damp, rotten wood fills your nose as you then sort of re-enter the woodlands, but it's slightly wider now. You can see tails of smoke coming into the sky from where you would assume Valaki is. As you keep going down the road, you approach the area you know of that leads south to the small camp of the Vistani.
Do we know if the hags are going to come back?
They probably will. I've got
They
that.
did say the full moon.
I have the whatever it was, stone thing that we picked up. That means I don't have to go to sleep.
We just move closer to them. If they can sort this out, then we can sort them out.
We are very close to them now.
I don't like that face.
I can survive one night without sleep.
We should go towards the camp.
You've got that necklace, haven't you?
Exactly, whatever it was. Yeah, can't remember if it was a necklace or what, but yeah.
I think it was.
Yeah, we're going to
Yeah,
towards
you
the camp.
push through. Again, you can see the trees pull away, and there's a natural opening with a hill. It goes quite high around it, built into the side of the hill, coming out all the way around the circumference of it. All these little one-person houses. Can you remember the name of the elf?
Oh,
Constant write it down in her
Um,
big book of names.
Casimir.
yeah.
Casimir's house.
Johnny stole that name for a LARP game.
And then the ring of wagons. You'd probably be able to recognise some of the wagons up here have changed. There's some different ones. Some are the same, but some are new.
Right.
Probably slightly more now than there was. See this sort of central tent stroke gazebo bit. Communal area with lots of fires in it and around it. And then the wagons in like a ring around that, and the animals sort of in between the two.
Okay.
You can see these hooded figures all standing outside their little huts. The dusk elves. It's probably about 5 or 6 o'clock.
Alright. I march right up.
Yeah.
Yeah, there sounds to be merriment from the top. So you probably climb quite steep-ish, but then when you get to the top, there's a nice plateau to it. As you arrive, you can hear lots of jeering and cheering coming as all of the Vistani here, probably about 40 of them. A good mixture of some families, some men, some women, and they're all looking into the middle. And there's a beat coming. And you can see strong man, still quite wildly shaven, quite a thick, bushy black beard. He's tall, for about 6'3", wearing his leather waistcoat, a bit of chest hair coming down, doesn't seem to be feeling the cold. Sun's out, guns out. He's quite a well-built guy. Lavesh. As he's standing and he's hitting the beat with his foot, you can see a lot of the Vistani around also meeting the clap to the same beat. As he puffs his chest out and his arms come back and his chin is up. He's an impressive guy. And it becomes clear what is happening as Esmeralda enters this circle, moving rhythmically with the music. As they start to dance their own dance. It's quite similar to, what's the Argentine
tango?
No, the other one where the man is.
Paso
Is it Argentine? Yeah.
Paso Doble, yeah.
Is that from Argentina?
Spanish.
Or was it Spanish?
Yeah.
It's that kind of style of. He moves well for a big man as well. For a while they kind of circle each other. It looks quite aggressive as they both have different poses and struts. The move's almost unnatural. And then as they meet and start to dance and spin, it's different to the dances you saw before, as again the beat now begins to change from the Vistani watching as their dance speeds up and speeds up. She moves well, not flawlessly, but he moves surprisingly well for a big guy. You probably, Constance, would have known of some fighters who used to dance a lot for training. Seeing how this guy dances, he's probably going to be reasonably well trained.
That's good.
And as their dance finishes and comes to a close, their heads and faces moments from each other as they both puff and pant as she has hold of his jerkin and he has a hand around her back, around her waist, and is standing strong. As they stop and stare at each other for a second, as the beat from the Vistani hits faster and faster, as they just stare into each other's eyes for a moment. And then the other brother, Aragorn, comes out, and the music and the beat stops. As she releases him with a nod and a big cheer from the Vistani. And lots of patting on the back as she walks over and gives herself a drink. Her stance has changed slightly, the way she's moving and holding herself, definitely. You've not seen her weapons on her. As they turn to see you. Can everyone give me a perception check, please?
16.
18.
5.
And that's without Eric.
What did you get?
18 without
11.
Eric.
16.
As you start to look around and look to the Vistani to see which ones have seen you, the Dusk Elves let you pass without incident and didn't seem to raise any kind of alarm that you were coming past. You hear a little voice. I always wanted to ride a crocodile.
Red immediately just...
As you see her in this kind of ripped skirt, the one you rescued her from the water, she's in exactly the same one. Hair sort of daggled and like she's just woken up a bit all over the place, dragging some kind of soft toy that is missing at least an arm and an eye.
Take a very healthy step backwards.
Oh
no.
Good doggy.
Red growls in the back of her throat.
as her head kind of turns to an unnatural, and she pats her cuddly toy.
The most terrifying thing in the entire game.
I just bow my head slightly.
Hear the voice of Aragal. How did he sound? I can't remember. It's been a while.
He was like,
He was
that kind of voice.
He was so.
was a
Lavash
happy
was
Russian.
like, yeah.
Pale and
Lavash
hearty.
was the happier Russia. Aragal was a bit of a dickhead Russia. Aragal. I always regret doing voices for the first time for a long time.
But we love the voices.
The beans,
No.
The beans.
Floor beam.
Floor bean. Don't eat the
He looks round and is as if seeing you for the first time. Hey, daughter. What have I said about straying from the fire? And he makes his way over towards you. He's got a new cut underneath one of his eyes. His pointed black beard, nowhere near as tall as his brother, Lavesh, but much better sculpted. In certain situations, you can imagine him being a handsome man, maybe a noble, swooning some of the ladies. But from what you've seen of him, and have heard of him as well, the first time you met him where he was literally beating the shit out of who was set to guard his daughter.
I see the new guard is working well.
For now. What do you want?
Did you get the wine?
He lets out a big old belch. Like, full on.
That's my face on there. Ah.
You've come for the hospitality you offered.
Lavash. Sort of eyes wander over and sees. Friends!
That's better.
Hey.
Today is a good day. Come. Do you dance?
Red has never been more uncomfortable, ever.
What a stupid question.
Eat it.
Yeah, do it.
Oh, wait, that wasn't a bean.
That should have been a soap one.
Of course you dance. Everyone shuts up.
Yeah. I dance.
Music. The kind of violinist style fiddlers they've got crack out some generic kind of music you can imagine the travellers having. Who dances?
I dance.
Yeah, why not?
It's just the side you've never seen of Gabriel. Basically, he's just gone fully into like full con artist actor mode.
Yeah.
Red's just no. She's like arms crossed.
Constance?
They're just both standing there, little and large, like that.
No, I'm good. I'll look
Considering
after.
Hesia's magic tends to come from her like spinning,
Give
like
me,
this
give me
could
just
go
a
horribly
performance,
wrong.
a profession check performance if you've got it.
Whilst they do that, Red is going to go over to wherever the wine is.
10.
18.
Professional dancer.
Also, I get. Actually, no, I got advantage because of my back, don't I? Because you gave me. I had to change a bit to go to that actor one, didn't I?
Yes.
I'm going to roll that just in case I get a crit. 19! Yeah.
I'll take my 10.
Red's going to plod back from wherever the wine was and just hands Constance a cup. And she's also got a cup herself.
Clink.
She doesn't drink wine, but she's just gonna like
Clink.
As you clink,
yeah, clink.
Lavesh grabs you. It is a noble what's the word I'm looking for? Discipline to dance. You see, he strikes a pose similar to what he did.
Is this some sort of mating ritual?
You can smell like the pure testosterone just like fucking oozing from this guy.
I've seen birds do this.
I think I need to watch other people dance before I know the steps.
Dance.
He starts to kind of circle you with the shoulders back.
Is he proper like bird of paradising?
It's more kind of like a bullfighter.
Yeah,
that kind of stance to him.
Matador.
As he...
When does the goat get back?
This is the goat dance.
You can see now the way he moves is almost like a combat steps. Very, very similar. And you could see when he danced with Esmeralda, if there was a winner to the dance, it was him.
Aren't I outdoing him right now?
Oh, you fuck.
Yes, that's some good steps.
That's some good dancing.
That's some good dancing right
well
there.
done. You're doing very well.
You made no effort to dance with him? Okay.
Spoil sport, sorry.
I'm spinning past. I do my own kind of dancing.
Hessie's like the little toddlers at the party that just keep like
Basically just spinning around.
and they fall over.
And then
Or set something on fire.
Or set something on fire.
Someone you recognise wearing more flowing Vistani style dress. The tight, high waistband to it, to the skirt part, to the top. The bright colours, the puffed sleeve, the cleavage that she shows, the way she sways her hips, her feminine charms, her hair flowing freely down. Damia comes out.
Oof.
Oof.
The dance she does with Lavesh is not PG-13. As now they have a different style of dancing together. There's definitely more romance to it.
Red will, when she spots her, will snarl and drop the wine cup.
put my hand on Red. On her shoulder, not on her head.
I will stop dancing.
She's the reason we're here. She's the reason all of this happened.
Essie is going to come over and join you, but she's like super dizzy from the dancing, so she's just sort of...
Yeah.
She's the reason he's dead.
Yeah. We're under hospitality now. We cannot... We shouldn't fight them. It would be very bad if we did.
In not long, I don't think you'll be able to tell me or Gabriel we can't do that.
You hear this little laugh.
Keep it away from me.
Hello, Arabella.
Not yet.
It's a nice doll you have.
She puts it out towards you.
Yeah, it's a nice,
Why is this child the most terrifying thing? This is the most terrifying part of this entire game, this child.
Like worse than the jump scares.
Yeah.
Pat. Okay. Oh gosh. Pat, pat. Pat, pat. Pat, pat.
She just kind of holds him out at an awkward angle and stares at you. And then, holding on to his head, and then his hand, she begins to spin and dance through the other dancers with him.
Like she's dancing with him. Cute. Cute and terrifying.
Nothing cute. Nothing cute
I like
about
this
this
child. This
child.
child is brilliant.
The music dies down, and there's another applause from the Vistani as cooked food and meats are brought out.
How high is the sun?
It's very low. Almost not visible at all.
When we arrived, it was like, what, 6?
It was dying down.
7?
Where's the Vistani girl? The one that cut
That's
us off.
one.
The one that basically got us stuck
Damn
here.
you, damn you.
Oh,
So the one that basically drugged us, so then we wouldn't follow
she
the
is
foot of Vistani.
waiting on Lavesh.
Fair.
Bringing him out drinks, bringing him out food, listening to what he wants, rubbing his shoulders. Making sure he's okay.
I will be about 5 steps away from her.
Yeah.
Just watching the crowd.
As you're there, when she looks around to make sure no one is looking, she gives you the proper death stare. Full on evil.
Let a little grin out, and using disguise self, just increase my fangs a bit.
Okay. Give me a wisdom saving throw. And you as well, please, Red.
That would be a 4.
7.
Oh no. Yeah, 7.
Hey!
Plus 3.
So much better. Both of you feel it call into you, cry into you, giving you strength, giving you power, giving you everything you could ever desire, and you've surrounded yourself with prey. You can hear their pulses. As you look over to Aragorn, you can see him slowing. It looks like time has slowed down somewhat. The small cut underneath his eye, Red, where he's clearly been in some kind of fist fight. Oh, the smell of that blood intoxicates you. As you find something is hurting the inside of your mouth. There's pain there, but it's pleasurable pain. As you start to embrace it. It was a cold, but it is past. It was getting dark, but as if the sun has risen again.
I'm sorry, Constance. I say I'm sorry, Constance. Protect Red. And I dive for what's her name again?
Daenerys.
Daenerys. And bite her.
Damn you.
You're going to go for her.
I'm gonna go bite her.
Can everyone give me an initiative, please?
God, it wasn't me for once.
Oh God, no, that's fair.
15 plus 7, so
7.
22.
I'm getting a lot of 7s today.
You know.
Can't get it. I'm back in today. I'm on 11.
20.
Mm. 7.
Okay.
11.
22.
Jeez, okay.
Haha, Gabriel's going first.
I love having alert.
Oh, not bad.
Hmm.
20.
11. we should get Mentos more often because they're much quieter in the packet.
You
Apart
say
from the
that.
rustling.
Minty Mentos or fruity Mentos?
Both.
Fruity Mentos.
Fruit Mentos. God, I ate so many last weekend.
Mix them together and eat them in handfuls.
With Coke.
There are like painkillers at Grunts.
Mm-hmm.
So I go through so many of them.
Floor bean.
Ew, no.
Floor bean.
That one.
No, soup.
Soup bean. Yes.
As you lurch
What are the white
boards
ones?
for her, give me a D20.
What am I plussing?
I'll do the pluses.
Don't know about that
That
one.
would be a 15.
Yeah.
Yeah, 15.
As people are kind of enjoying the food and drinks that have come out, there's general music, and there's like a screech of as it all comes to a stop. Warm, salty fluid touches your tongue as you look up towards the sky and see the new coming moon and cannot help but call to it. But it's not in your own voice, it's in that of a beast. It's alien to your ears, but so welcome. As your teeth dig deep into her, as blood is spilt. Hessia, you see, like, as he's going, muscles ripple and hair just sprouts as he dives past the sort of 6 or 7 foot Dordamia and just bites into her.
Good job.
My last words were, I'm sorry, protect Red.
Oh.
Did you say that loud enough for everyone to hear?
Whoever was next to me.
Okay.
So
We were all kind of together.
Yeah, it would be the three of us. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would turn my attention to Red, see whether she's showing any signs of being about to do something
I
similar.
mean, she's got teeth sprouting. Red's trying to... So she's never transformed against her will before.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a completely, like, alien... So the druid part of her is completely shocked and disgusted by it. But then obviously there's the pull. So she's fighting between it.
Okay. You see, she's definitely having issues. What are you doing, Hessia?
I'm gonna grab Red, like rugby tackle.
Yeah? Are you going to let her grab you?
She's currently focusing on not doing anything.
Okay.
She's literally standing there, like, focusing.
Context.
I'm going to run towards Gabriel and try and punch him in the face.
Punch Welf in the face.
Like, grapple. Like, I aim to sort of grab him and
Give me a...
17 plus
Yeah. It's
whatever.
Strength, isn't it?
Strength plus
Plus,
5, so that'd be 22.
Werewolf versus half-orc.
As you come in and go to grab him, without any weapon,
Yeah.
and just like trying to mug him, basically, he gets a scratch off and you take 9 points of damage.
Okay. I'm in
A clink.
mail.
Yeah.
I can't write anything down. I will use the thing.
It was a comfortable hit.
9, yeah?
Yes, please.
Okay. This is a useful
But
tool
you've
to have.
got
Thank you
a
for this.
hold of him.
Yeah. Okay. From where I'm holding him, would I be able to get my shield out?
To try and do what?
Have it on me and potentially hit him with it in the future?
Just keep smashing him with your shield.
Bonk him over the head with it.
Slung on my back, so
It'd be a challenge.
yeah. All right.
Lavash springs to his feet next. Wine goes flying as he looks over and assesses the threat. A small dagger is drawn, and he tries to plunge it into you, and misses twice, amazingly, as this chaos erupts. Red.
Yeah.
Give me a wisdom save, please.
That's a 20. Well, 17 plus 3.
Nice. As you stand and dig deep, thinking.
She's like druidic, grounding herself.
Pushing back this transformation that is trying to form and push itself on you. You know, though, it is a matter of time.
Is she still able to speak at the minute?
You tell me.
Okay. Well, I guess she's got a mouthful of teeth, so it's going to be very mumbled.
Yeah.
She's going to say to Hessia, "Get me away." It's going to be like,
Yeah.
Various swords and weapons are quickly drawn. And you can hear the sound and jangle of chains as well.
Yeah.
People are pushed back from the scene, and some of the musicians, you can sense and feel the power of magic being cast for sure. It's absolute fucking chaos at the moment. The sound of horses sort of between you and the wagons rearing up, these big stock horses, and pushing against things, wood splintering, the fire in the middle splutting up.
A bit of chaos.
You've still managed to keep a hold.
good job,
Okay,
Constance.
I want to carry on trying to keep
My
on.
whole focus is to kill the thing that I've just drawn blood from.
Just scratch me.
No. What I've bit,
Sure.
basically. Have I still got hold of her?
No, it was a bite hump.
Nam.
Yum,
Yeah.
yum, yum, yum.
Good.
She has sort of scrambled back on the floor, but is bleeding heavily. You didn't drop her.
I'm literally gunning for her.
Yeah. As you sort of push across the ground towards her. What are you going for on the back, Constance?
Just trying to hold him down.
Choke him out.
Yeah, just stop him from being able to move as much as he can move, as much as possible.
Red, give me another saving throw.
Let's go! That is a 19 plus 3. I'm doing good! I'm like...
You can see Red, with the strain and concentration, is shaking and sweating down her little face, bless her.
You say there are people with chains.
Coming in.
Call out to them.
What'd you say?
Bring the chain. If you've got chains, bring them over here. Quick. Quick.
Yeah, I could definitely see like Constance like choking him out.
Constance has got control of
Go to
that one.
sleep.
You don't seem to be doing any damage to him, but he's not
But
managed
yeah,
to
having fun.
shake free. Yeah, you call for chains.
Chains, yeah.
Lavash, now finding his feet, has kind of grabbed onto a tuft of your hair as well, and then with his other hand is just slamming this dagger repeatedly in, as blood is just spraying. You're unaware of any of this. You're full fucking feral. You are surrounded by blood and sheep that need to be slain all of these need to die in horrific and horrendous ways. And then you just need to gorge on their hearts.
Yummy, yummy, yummy.
Straight for her. I'm going for bites though.
Give me a will save to see if you can keep any focus.
+3. That is a 19.
Yeah. You try to keep the focus on your original prey. Pushing Lavash to the side, you dive for her again. You manage to bite her again. Like Constance, you're like on his back, being dragged around. And you see, like, just kind of leaps and goes for Damia, who's kind of been pushing away on the floor.
Yeah.
A mixture of the weight of this creature with you on its back, and it just kind of squishes her.
I would like to put my hand, which is in a mailed glove, inside his mouth, so he can't bite on anybody else.
Nom, 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 nom. It's a bold move, Cotton. Let's see how it pans out.
Hey, look. Paladin of Tyr. If you know anything about Norse mythology, there's precedent. It's not going to go well either way.
So you're going to get bit.
Yeah.
Right.
But I'm wearing chainmail.
Werewolf half orc, just what we need in this party.
golly.
Can you give me a Constitution saving throw, please?
Is it a disease? Please say yes.
It's like
Lycanthropy.
Lycanthropy is a disease, isn't it?
Curse.
It's an oppie, so
12 plus 4, 16.
Curse.
16.
Okay, you're all right.
Phew.
You do take 7 points of damage as you jam the hand into its mouth.
So that's what you're meant to do to dogs if they try and bite.
Yeah.
Meant to stick your hand in their mouth.
Other chains are dragged out and some are brought over. Ooh, they do a pretty good job.
Hey.
Doesn't seem like the best thing to do when there's a dog. I don't think that's what...
It's more
why
like
are
if
you
they're
doing it?
nipping. So like when Toppy's are nipping, you're meant
Some
to
are
sort
brought over here.
of do that to them.
With you, they're not doing such a good job.
Was it 7 points of damage?
7.
7.
Okay.
Red,
Yeah.
give me another.
Let's go! This is going to be rubbish this time.
We're chained up now, it's fine.
19 again! +3.
Yeah, you managed to hold it.
Yeah, she's just almost meditating.
Yeah. They're like wrapping chains quickly around you, seeing you like shaking with the focus.
Yeah, but there's like
Gabriel?
claws starting to poke out.
It's just fucking carnage on you.